Hi, good morning from Georgia. I put a post on of just the cover a few days ago, and I put a name here, Maggie Sue, from some stick-ons that I had, but she's so sweet. Might call it Sweet Maggie Sue. That might be good. And inside the front pocket has a tag, and I usually stencil an antique on the back, and then if she sells, then I put the date and sign it and stuff on there. And here's one of Wendy's little stuffed handmade animals on Pinterest. Stuck it to a tag behind a coffee dyed doily, paper doily. And here's a post, a quote. I like to put quotes in them. And it says, "And though she be but little, she is fierce." That's a quote by Shakespeare. This one I put a flip out in, so there's some embellished baby shoes that are darling. And then I made a flip, which I don't always do on little ones. It says "I love you" and a windowsill with little baby shoes and roses. This quote says, "Some girls are just born with flowers in their soul." I thought that was cute. This little, I always fix my pockets so you can put your own pictures or notes, whatever, in there. And this says, "A girl without freckles is like a night without stars." We've got some little granddaughters with freckles in this family, and I love them. Here's some more handmade bunnies. Not sure whether that's Wendy's. Here is another flip with some coffee dyed eyelet that I dyed. I love when I get these kinds of designs on it, and a little flower fairy. And it opens up to a quote, "You always make me smile." And this is actually a piece of antique embroidered hanky that I decided to not put anything on top of. I just liked the vintage look with the little girl on the cover of the whole thing. Just a little Tim Holtz thing. And like stardust glistening on fairy wings, the little girl's dreams are of magical things. That's by Sherry Lawson. Still fighting these allergies, I'm sorry. This is an old silver mirror that they used to have on their dressers. This is a handmade notepad that I made and tied with ribbon, and then put twine through the page. It says, "You are enough just as you are." This is a little pocket, and tucked in there is one of my own drawings of Jemima Puddle Duck, Beatrix Potter character. And then I just took a picture of my original drawing because at the time I couldn't part with it, with the original. And here's another wood fairy. "Plant kindness, sprinkle joy, and harvest love." That's nice too. It's got a sweet feel to it. "Beautiful, beautiful girl, you are a wildflower." We got a lot of those in our family too. Possibly me included. There's just an old beach scene, and I chose to ink it and then tear and bend and just give it a real vintage look. And I didn't want to decorate it too much because that was the look I wanted on that page. And here's another vintage photo. And I just put some stitching around it, just with my pen, and some kisses and button. I liked her a lot. She leaves a little sparkle wherever she goes. This is like the cover. So sweet and innocent. I had to include her in this. Just love the expression on her face. And this is a pocket, like 3 layers. It's torn paper, avocado dyed doily, another piece of torn paper, leaving the fairy on there and a button cluster, and then things tucked in the pockets. And whoops, this page I just decided to put a beautiful applique on there with a button and some thread twine that I use for binding. There's thought that little picture tucked in all the little makeup box and train case was appropriate. Happy girls are the prettiest. That's pretty true. Did I forget some? No. So here I used an embroidered dress image, and then I put behind that an old teddy bear, handmade teddy bear with a spool of twine, which sort of went along with the time period. And I specifically did this lace like that to give it a flow. This is that same image on the back, and then I glued it, and I glued it on the spine, and then I left the lace on the front loose to give that personality. So there she is. She's about 4.5 by 5.5, maybe closer to 5 by 6, full of coffee dyed papers, lace, quotes, twine, buttons, all the things that I like to use. I do ship in the United States, and she is 95 plus shipping, and she is very fat. I usually charge 10 for shipping. This baby's gonna be a lot. She may be a lot more expensive, but that's okay. I'll stick with the 10. I'll pay the difference. My creative energy got carried away. So you can see there's 16, let's see, 8, 4, 6, 8. 8 pages, fold in fourths. Altogether, there's 32 or 16 double-sided, and then I fold them so that, like I said, they have a pocket to put things in. And I did add, for example, an old photograph in this one. So whoever buys this needs to explore. Just got little things stuck here and there. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.